What just happened on The Voice? Lucas Beltran and Max Cooper III just turned Michael Bublé's It's a Beautiful Day into something completely new. And now, fans can't stop debating about it. Some are calling it the best battle of the season, while others are saying Lucas was robbed. Yep, this one has fans split right down the middle. But wait until you hear why people are so divided, and how both of these young artists managed to light up the stage with one of the smoothest, most joyful duets we've seen all year. Before we dive in, if you love The Voice, reactions and fan breakdowns like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of Voice fans. Now, let's talk about the battle everyone's still buzzing about. From the very first note, it was clear this wasn't just another duet. It was a moment. Two artists, two styles, one timeless song. And fans instantly felt that magic. Some people said these two should just form a duet group already. Because their voices blended so naturally, it felt like we were watching the birth of a modern jazz-pop duo. Someone mentioned they made me smile from ear to ear the whole time, and another person said they made the song sound like their own. And honestly, that's what stood out most, the chemistry. The retro energy, the smooth piano, the joyful tone, it was pure class. Fans loved that old-school vibe, describing it as chillin' at the piano, together with old-school flair. One viewer even said, Lucas's voice takes me back to the Rat Pack days in a Las Vegas casino. But let's be real, the drama started the moment Michael Bublé made his choice, when he picked Max Cooper III as the winner. Fans exploded. Some felt that Lucas was the true star of the night. Someone said, Lucas was robbed, his voice was flawless, and he had the stage presence of a seasoned pro. Others added that at just 19, Lucas's tone, control, and charisma were unbelievable. One person wrote, Lucas was born in a different era. You can feel that timeless quality in his delivery. Many agreed, saying he's special, unique, and shouldn't let this stop him. But then came the other side of the debate, the Max fans. A lot of people felt Bublé made the right call. Some said Max's youthful, soulful tone gave the song new life. One fan said, Max is so versatile. He's got Broadway written all over him. Another mentioned, Max probably fits the competition better. He could win the whole thing. And it's true, Max brought a lightness, a playfulness that perfectly matched the energy of It's a Beautiful Day. Someone said, he's got that boyish charm and effortless tone that makes you smile. Another viewer added, Max's runs were creative and his phrasing smart. That's why Bublé chose him. So yes, it's easy to see why this battle divided fans. It wasn't about who sang better. It was about two totally different worlds, colliding. Lucas brought polish, confidence, and a classic sound. Max brought freshness, personality, and unpredictability. Together, they gave us a duet that felt both nostalgic and brand new. Still, one thing almost everyone agreed on, the arrangement was stunning. Fans said it was the best battle of the night, a joy to watch, and a performance that could easily sell tickets. Someone even said, I'd pay money to see them perform together in a small jazz club. Fancy drinks, smooth music, the whole vibe. Others highlighted the chemistry. That easy, natural connection that made it feel like a genuine friendship on stage. When Bublé helped fix Max's jacket before the hug, it felt like a mentor moment, something small but heartfelt that fans loved. And speaking of Bublé, reactions toward him were mixed too. Some fans applauded his mentorship and song choice, saying he showcased both artists beautifully, but others weren't so happy. One said, Michael doesn't like anyone who sounds like him. He always lets them go too soon. Another added, he did Lucas dirty and should have saved him, yet a few defended the decision, saying, watching the battle again, I understand why Bublé picked Max. He was just more in the pocket vocally. So even though some hearts were broken, most agreed that this was one of the strongest battles of the entire season. The emotional side of the reactions was impossible to ignore. People were writing things like, I was smiling the whole time. It made me so happy, and this was pure joy. Someone said, it felt like watching two friends celebrate music. And fans from Lucas's home country, Peru, were overflowing with pride. One person said, as a Peruvian, I'm so proud. Just reaching this stage is already a huge accomplishment. That, Moment connected people globally, music that crosses borders always hits differently. Then came the sentimental ones, people who didn't just hear the performance, they felt it. Someone said, "This was one of the most beautiful and fun performances I've ever seen on The Voice." Another said, "It's a shame to see Lucas go, but I have no doubt we'll see more from him." And honestly, that seems to be the consensus. Both of these artists have a bright future. Whether it's Max continuing to rise through the show or Lucas finding his own spotlight beyond it, fans believe this isn't the end, just the beginning. So was this battle the best of the season? Some say yes, hands down. Others are still replaying it, trying to decide who truly won. But everyone agrees on one thing. Lucas Beltran and Max Cooper III made The Voice feel magical again. Their duet reminded people why they loved the show in the first place. Real talent, real heart, and performances that make you smile even after the episode ends. But now I want to hear from you. Who do you think won this battle? Was Michael Bublé right to choose Max? Or do you think Lucas was the true standout of the night? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more voice reactions and fan breakdowns every week. Because if this is just the start of the battles, we're in for one incredible season.